What's up, everybody? It is another episode of the Rap Game. We got up and coming stars coming to the plate, and we got people disappearing. Let's get it.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
There's levels to it, you and I know. Bitch, be humble.
Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble.
Bitch,
Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Sit down.
This does go hard.
Sit
That was
down.
good. That was good.
This album was about to be.
Yeah, that Kendrick.
Yeah. Get your mind right, son. Who is this song out to, though? There's a little,
Someone was taking a little time.
Kendrick's going out to everybody. Everybody should sit down for a little bit.
No. I'm talking about for the show, though.
Oh, for the show.
You know.
Hey, we know. You know. So somebody got to be here.
Yeah.
Be humble.
Gotta do it.
If
Everybody,
not,
what's
it'll
up?
come out during the rap battle. But
It'll come out.
Yeah.
Can't us to animate. Us to animate.
Let me making up words. Right.
It's these Mondays, man.
Emote
That's what it
control.
is. The Mondays be killing me. What's up, everybody? You know what it is. It's the poet Saint Lem Gonsalves here. Shout out to everybody that's in the live chat.
Definitely.
You can follow me again at the Poet Saint. Also, check out the website, stayonthemic.com. Next to me is my main man, Nino Llanera.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Nino. Catch me at Nino Llanera on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Follow my hashtag Nino's POV. And if you like fashion, hip hop, and lifestyle, follow the website, thefifthelementmag.com.
Yeah. And you know what it is.
Yeah.
Be your own dad extraordinaire, Mr. Jimmy V.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jimmy V. Twitter, Instagram at Be Your Own Dad. Go check the blog, BeYourOwnDad.blogspot.com. It's a special day. It just got 70K views today.
Okay.
So, and
Get it.
a few of you rap game fans are checking in out and commenting. So I appreciate you guys over there.
Word. And it's Joshua Johnson.
I can't get no.
No, you can't. I can't get you in late. Because
And
I'm
Joshua
stalling in late.
I showed up on time. All right.
Let's reenact Joshua Johnson. Hey, what's up, y'all? How you doing? Hey, it's all good. I'm just trying to be fresh like my man Nino.
No.
You can't play. You can't do this.
I peeped your Instagram. I'm trying to be fresh like Nino. I'm trying to have Nino's POV.
Hey, there you go.
Look at
That's
that.
what I'm trying to do.
You be compliments and they be all okay.
With the long order.
Exactly.
Hey,
My
find me
brother's
on
on
social.
trial.
Let me do my thing.
No.
Find me on social media, JJ the Talented, and
Find
check
him
out,
late.
check out my website, JoshuaJohnson.tv.
There you go.
But hold up a little
He's going to
bit.
be late on that, too.
Hold up, because the way it's set up right now, I got to update it a little bit. So give it a couple days.
Wait.
So you can't even go on the site.
I gotta check it and save it. You can go on it a couple times on
But it
the
might be like
website.
old and out of date material and the content.
Okay.
This brother got a website on layaway.
I'm saying just add it to your favorites. Just add it to
Yo,
your
shout out to
favorites.
engineer right now.
Bookmark that. Bookmark it and then come back in like a week.
Oh my God! Shout out to engineer Steven. He's doing his thing in the booth right now.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Just bookmark it and come back
Oh
to it.
my God.
Sound effects is on point.
Yeah.
I'm gonna thank you for the compliments. I appreciate that. Thank you.
For sure.
man.
No, shout out to our
quiet now.
engineer Steven, who's on point. We always love him, man, in the booth. Yeah, man. So, first order of business.
Let's talk about the elephant in the room, please.
There ain't no elephant. We know.
What?
First of all, we gotta talk about someone we always talk about, I feel like. But we gotta do it though.
Look, me and Lem tried to tell you from the beginning, from the get-go. Are we talking about?
Yes.
What do we say from the get-go? She just.
She came, she went, she came back, and she gone again. This is what I want to say. How do you get season 2? How do you come on the show, leave after week 1? The fans bring you back because JD seen how everybody loved her.
Right.
She leaves mid-season. She comes back and leaves
And
again.
it says she's not gonna go again.
Come on now.
And then goes and then leaves.
See,
I have this
Nino,
theory.
look, Nino, go
this
ahead,
is
defend
what we're
her.
talking about.
I'm not gonna
Nino.
defend her because she should have stayed. She should
Yes,
have
she should have stayed.
There's no different. Go ahead.
She
Go
should
ahead.
have for
I'll let you
real.
go.
She should have for real stayed. But don't you think it was kind of funny and fishy where she was like, "I'm gonna stay. I'm here. I'm good." Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden it's just gone. You think this could be her sister, her mom, her dad, management, and they're like, "This isn't a good look for you. You need to go." And this young kid is like, okay, maybe it's really not for me. But she looked like she was gonna stay. For real, she looked like she was gonna stay. All of a sudden, bam, she got. She should have stayed.
I knew something was up when
She should have stayed.
When the production had Roscoe go upstairs and check up on her and all that stuff, and I'm like, okay,
in the morning.
And then boom, she's gone. Once again, deja vu.
Well,
but they teased it though. They teased it a little bit.
Roscoe did check on her first. She was still there.
Right. Yeah.
He was checking her because he remembers last time. And Roscoe's like a little brother.
Yeah.
And he checked on her last same thing. Right. And then now it was Nova. Nova's like, yeah, let's go check on her. And I think that's when the production stepped in and was like, hey, y'all need to go check on Callie. And then lo and behold, she's gone. Yeah. And my thing with this is my thing. I feel like, and you know, I might get some hate for this, but I think it's a source of privilege. I feel like I'm just saying it.
Go ahead, talk about it.
I'll clap somebody.
I feel like it was privilege because, and I don't know her situation. I can't speak on that because I don't know her personally.
Yeah.
But from what it's seen, and I'm going back to the comment that was made the last time, I think it was last episode when they were talking about the media situation, and then she was like, "Oh yeah, all the struggles I went through," and JD's like, "Struggles,
right?
Like, what are you talking about?" And JD knows more than we do because he's the one that has on the show, so knows about the business. I feel like also, you know, her parents, you know, in her management team, you know, whatever. I know her parents, you know, involved
very hands-on,
in her manager,
protective.
very much so.
She has an image.
Her sister, you know, being there as the acting manager. So it's all tied in. But I feel like when you come from a situation where this is not life or death for you. You know what I'm saying? This is not something, you're not trying to get out of the hood. You're not trying to make a situation better.
Yeah.
It's like, it's easy to be like, oh, I don't need this.
Right.
I'm good.
Right.
You know, and the fact that, again, first of all, you get to come back, privilege. Then you leave, and then you come back, privilege. Do you see what I'm saying? And you're allowed to do that, and no one's telling you not to. Then it's like you leave again, and it's like, and it's just so coincidental that it happens to be in a situation where she's not going to excel at.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. That's what we
Listen,
said.
guys.
In my head a little bit, I hate to go there, I really do, but it's kind of like maybe she feels she's too good to be in the house with these little, you know, brown boys and girls.
Ooh, that was,
you know.
I mean,
that was deep. That was definitely deep.
I'm not going that far with it. I mean, I don't know, but I'm just saying, and privilege scheme, it doesn't matter who you are.
Yeah.
I think when you come from a situation, because she did come into the house with a lot of followers already.
Right.
She came in, you know, probably had most followers. I mean, it was even part of her rap.
Yeah.
You know, when she said, I got more followers than everybody. So when you're in that situation, it's like it's easy. Again, that's all I'm saying. It's easy to be like, I don't need this.
And
go ahead and take this.
And when you say privilege, I think you're saying like her own platform and where she's coming from.
Sure.
I don't think, you know, necessarily we need to go to the race situation, but like she doesn't, like we said it last week, she didn't have to worry. She doesn't have to worry about leaving a certain situation.
Right.
She's probably comfortable where she's at.
And that's
you know,
and that's crazy to me because look, I'm 25 now, guys. Everyday life, this is one of one. This is all I got right now. So shout out to AFTERBUZZ. So I treat this as professional and serious as I can.
Yeah.
Right.
When you have an opportunity in front of your face and you give it the stiff arm, like, nah, I'm good.
Right.
You're taking everything for granted at that point.
Yeah, and I would,
just like you said, it's like, I don't need that. But it's like there's other people who this is all they have.
Exactly.
This is, I don't have any other option.
Right.
And two, when you look at it, and this is my thing as well, you got a lot of kids. I mean, JD was here.
Yeah.
He said you can imagine how many people
So
want to be on the
many
show.
kids.
And
They
a lot of
reach out
people
to
that,
us, too, yeah.
A lot of people want to be, he even said it himself here. A lot of people want to be on the show, but they can't because, you know, somebody got a record,
Right,
got a
yeah,
record, or it's just not a situation that they can have on TV. I mean, there's a lot of situations, a lot of theories. But my thing is, when you have that opportunity, it's like squander. Like if you're if you go in the league, if you're in the NBA, and you squander it because you're not really tripping. It's like I'm in there. I got to.
I'll make it to practice.
Exactly.
Soon, you know?
Like how Allen Iverson was back in the day, and like, I won't practice.
Right.
What are you talking about? And squander it away. It's the situation where you feel like you got these people that are hungry and that are practicing.
It's a passion.
And you know what I'm saying? It's a passion thing.
Do you think she had any kind of adversity in the house and negativity that she couldn't get over, that she couldn't kind of get around?
Let me tell you
I
something.
think it's clear. Whatever she was afraid of, it was going to come out in the rap battle.
Was she doubting her own talent and skill?
Ran away from that. Yes, I think so.
Look, this is my
if we
thing.
can bring up the live chat.
Yeah.
So live
My
chat,
fault.
a lot to say.
No, it's all good. Remember, it was I think it was Flagey, and she was like, when you know she left and found out she left or whatever, and she's like, well, I remember she was walking by and I had her name on my notebook and I was writing stuff about her. It was like the whole house was gonna come for her, and I'm sure she caught wind of that. And the thing is, there's a lot we don't see, and I know everybody was coming for her all the time because of how she looked, because of where they thought she was coming from, you know, no matter what it was. So I feel like there was definitely a fear of what was going to happen in that rap battle. She wasn't going to be able to survive. On top of that, and this is what I was talking to Nino about before we was taping, the whole situation is she was on the decline.
Yeah.
Majorly.
right.
She was on the
Very
decline.
true.
I'm going to tell you right now, there was no way that she was going to win this rap game.
No.
There's no way she was going to win that chain. There was, and because she wasn't going to excel in this, and after this, it was just a performance,
Right.
And that's it. So she gets a 5 in this. She's already had a bunch of 5s and 4s,
So
and
she-
then she has the, you know what I'm
I
saying?
see what you're saying. So it's like peace out.
So it's like
I'm not gonna win anyway. So let
I'm
me-
not going to win anyway. Let me save
But keep
face.
in mind though, like we seen in season 2, everything doesn't come down to what we saw on the hit. On
That
the
is-
hit list.
that is very true.
So
But-
to say based on that she a 1-1, because JD has a lot of tricks up his sleeve, and his celebrity friends all said, "Wow, she's got something."
Let me tell you something. If, let's say she did win, the bottom line is you're leaving that opportunity on the
Oh, yeah.
table.
Of
So what you're
course,
saying
yeah.
is, I don't need it.
Yeah.
Either I'm not going to win, or if I was going to win, I don't care that I was going to win because I don't need
I
that.
don't need it.
Yeah.
And that's privilege.
And that's where the privilege comes
Yeah,
in.
and that's
And it's
privilege. Shout out to Fred Giles, who thinks I'm dumb. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. probably my racial comment, which was a theory. That's all it was. But and then he's saying something. Tally went home because her and Roscoe's mom got into
I don't know
a
if
bad
that-
argument.
I'm not sure about that one. Mid-season trailer. I'm not sure about that one. But somebody also did say they always late, but I wait. So shout out to whoever said that on there. They always late, but I wait.
We appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
We wait for it to start.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, so,
No,
I mean-
and it can come down to passion too. Like it can come, like if you're really passionate about something, you're gonna find every which way to make it happen,
Right.
And make do with the situation, even if you come off and decline or whatnot.
Sure.
So remember when that extra lady, the extra reporter?
Oh yeah.
was like,
yeah.
"You use
Yeah,
this
from
to
the little
start your
press junket.
acting career."
Right,
You know
right.
what I mean? It's like, so where are you really in this situation? You know what I mean?
Yeah, what is she really trying to do?
again, and I mean, to keep it all in perspective, she is a minor. She has to oblige what her parents tell her to do. I mean, that's just what it is. But the whole situation is, I can see that, let's say if her father or mother or parents or whoever her management team is or what have you is saying, no, we want you to leave the house, I can't see her putting up much of a fight. Because again, this is the challenge. Next one that was coming up was not something she was going to excel in. And I think she was very shook.
How much input do you think it was from her parents?
And that's what I was talking
she
about.
had to leave.
I think it was a lot of it.
But the timing was
I
the
think
worst
so,
it could have
too.
been before the
Definitely.
battle,
Right.
because the first time was before the battle.
If they were trying
Right.
to save her image, they did worse to
They
it.
did worse.
Yeah, they
But
actually
her
declined her
credibility.
stock due to this.
Yeah, decline her stock.
yeah.
I like that. For real though, they should have stayed in this situation, to be honest. Because if, like I said, if you watch the clip back, she was just like, "No, we just got to move on. I'm here. I got to do it." You know what I mean?
Right.
Like she was like over the situation. Then you hear Jasmine say, "But I'm really nervous. This is gonna be ugly."
Right.
But yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like-
No, she said, "You know what we have to do." Remember, I think that was the last word.
Yeah, I was like,
what we
know,
have to do.
you know what we gotta do. We gotta run.
We got to get him out of here.
Hey, but if you remember, I'm sorry, real quick. In the first rap battle against the dude I was trying to get into the house, she didn't do that bad.
No,
wasn't
she
that bad.
didn't.
She did one of the best, I'll say.
She was one of the best.
Fred in the comments mentions this about 3-4 times ever since we went live. But he says the reason Tally went home is because her and Roscoe's mom got into a bad argument. They showed it to us the mid-season trailer.
Oh
What
no.
do you guys think about that?
That's no.
I don't. No. What are you talking about,
No,
Fred?
that is. What you talking about, Fred? No, I don't agree with that. I mean, there's going to be arguments. There was worse arguments in previous households. Let's keep it all the way.
yeah.
Like this, to me, from at least what they show, is one of the tamest households when it comes to arguments and beef.
They were
and
all
stuff
very
like
cool,
that. Yeah,
working together,
yeah.
helping
So,
each other out.
I cannot see. I mean, if anybody was going to go for that, it would have been somebody from season 2 or season 1. So the fact that they had an argument ensued, come on.
And Mama Roscoe
that's it.
is a mother to everybody in the house.
Right.
It
Exactly.
seems like she's not
is like
getting any.
This is
DJ
like
is,
totally
yeah.
opposite from the movie Get Out. The person.
She got out all right.
She's skating.
Let's go. Run, Tally, run. Like,
I love that.
You know,
movie,
it's a
by the
bad
way.
look. But the thing is, a lot of people like Tally's look. She has look, and you know what? It's in all honesty, in this industry, a lot is placed on looks. A lot of emphasis is placed on looks.
absolutely.
You know, she still could make it in some regard. But I think what we discovered from the beginning is that as far as the rap game goes and her skill, it wasn't at the level that she needed for her to win this competition.
Absolutely.
And she left at a very bad time, regardless of what the reason was. And it shoots her rap credibility in the foot.
Yeah.
It shoots, not even rap, just hustle credibility.
Yeah.
You know, just the credibility of being, you know, because that's the thing. It's like, if you look at that and you're like, okay, she was in a situation and then she ran. What if someone signs her? You know, and it's like, oh, you're gonna stick to your contract? Or you're gonna try? You know, it just puts for a lot. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and there's a lot of ammunition that other rappers have against you.
Oh man,
I'm not worried
I
about
feel bad now because the next 5 years, whoever she goes up against, if she ever does whatever the case,
she
you
ain't
know
gonna
they're
do
gonna
that.
bring this up.
She's
they're
not gonna be in a rap
gonna
battle.
use this. I mean, right, but like attacking.
But
her
like,
lives.
let's be real. Somebody's gonna pick her up. They're gonna try to make some money off of her. It's gonna work out for her. I don't think we ought to worry.
No, I don't.
yeah,
and
no,
I
no,
said
yeah,
this
not
too.
worried.
I don't think that she's. I think she's going to be successful
Yeah.
in her career. I don't think this is going to necessarily damage. Because, like you said, I think that's why JD brought her back. I think she has a certain look that he likes. I think that, and she has ability to rap and do what she does enough to be in the industry. Like, that's really it. You ain't got to be the best rapper.
Yeah.
Some of the best rappers aren't even, getting paid like that.
Yeah.
They're
She
not even
gotta
on the
stand out.
deals.
She hates being compared to Iggy, but look how much up and downs Iggy had.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Throughout her whole career, and she's still coming back.
Right.
Here in the Mo Bounce. Did y'all watch the video? I gave you some homework to watch Mo Bounce. I hope you watched Mo Bounce.
In the group chat?
Yeah.
No, just in general last week. Watch Mo Bounce. And
Watch Mo
no, I
Bounce.
didn't see
You
it.
could thank me later.
Oh, okay. Take it on that. So anyway, that's my thing with Tally. But
Let's move on.
it is what
Let's
it
move
is.
on.
It is what it is. So it was
Tally
fight for your
in short.
right. It was fight for your spot. And this is what I think JD was talking about when he was here. This is the rap battle.
Yes.
I think this is what we've all been waiting for. I was really excited about this. Shout out to JD. I didn't realize he was the youngest producer to ever have a hit record.
Yo,
dope.
JD's
That's dope. That's dope.
That means a legend.
I mean, he's
All right,
dope.
yeah.
He's dope. So basically the challenge, and this is the last challenge before the last episode, which is basically the performance. So this is the last time for them to try to get a #1 spot on the hit list to help JD hopefully get to that chain. And so they have to battle rap each other. As we mentioned before, Tally was very nervous about it. JD said that they're going to be assigned battle rappers to coach them,
Dope.
which
dope.
I thought was dope.
Which was cool, yeah.
Yeah, and it was only going to be one winner. And Nada was like super pumped
was
because
ready to go
This is
from
her
the
wheelhouse.
gate.
She loves this, and even JD said when he was here, if the hit list came down to bars, it was Nada would have won every single hit list.
Yeah.
So this was something she was very ready for. She was excited about it. And then we see kind of everybody else not so much excited. Flage and probably Roscoe were a little less amped about
Yeah.
it, just because it wasn't something in their wheelhouse. Flage said, I don't know why.
Do I gotta talk about guns?
Do I talk about guns? I'm like,
I don't want to talk
I
about
thought
guns.
that was kind of cute.
That
though.
was
Yeah,
cute.
'cause
I don't
keep in
wanna talk
mind,
about-
she is at the time of taping only 12.
That was super
Right. Yeah.
endearing
Yeah.
just to hear. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
We gotta
It
talk
was.
about guns.
I don't want to talk about guns.
It was interesting to see that. I think it was her for sure. I think maybe Roscoe. They just like didn't want to be mean. They
Right,
they're
yes.
scared to be too mean.
Yes.
it's not
yes.
hit. It's not them.
Right.
Basically.
No,
Yeah.
no, Flage was definitely, she didn't want to be mean.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember those days? The
What?
innocent days.
Oh, gosh.
Just
I'm still innocent. What you talking
Stop
about?
it, Hollywood Nino over here. Get out of here.
Right. Anyway, Nada again very confident. She believes that it's going to be her and Nova at the end.
Yeah.
I felt the same way. What did you guys think?
I felt the same.
Me too.
I mean,
This
I think everybody
whole
did. I think
episode,
everybody
I was
did.
like, let's just get to the rap
Yeah,
battle. I was
basically.
like, come on, next. I was like, let's get to it.
They had me
Right.
die. I wish
They
you guys
thought.
saw me in here. Well,
They thought.
They thought.
Yeah.
They thought.
how you feeling? Because this is your boy right here.
Roscoe?
Yeah.
I'm ecstatic, man. I'm ecstatic. Like, Roscoe's making a push to win the chain to
It's
me.
funny
Like,
when
this is fourth quarter comeback right
When
here.
I was watching it and I saw that Roscoe, immediately I thought of JJ and I was like, oh, he's gonna be jumping up and down like his
That's
boy.
my dude.
Yeah.
Roscoe, no, I think he's definitely, I think he's really making a push.
Yeah,
It'd be
absolutely.
interesting. Like, because we keep bringing it up, or I keep bringing it up, last season season was kind of a surprise. And so now we kind of see how JD works and picks. A couple people have been talking about Roscoe, some of his friends and stuff. So, and he's making a push this last couple weeks, won 2 number ones in a row.
Right.
Why couldn't he get the chain?
Right.
You know what?
Why
Somebody on my Facebook timeline was talking about, hey, does anyone watch a rap game? And I was reading the comments from it. Just a random friend from somewhere, and I saw it. I was reading the comments, and a lot of people were talking about Roscoe. Roscoe, oh man, Roscoe. This, and I'm just like, this is so, because like I would have never thought. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and Nova definitely here and there, but a whole bunch of Roscoe fans out there.
Yeah,
Roscoe fan club is increasing.
He's a likable kid.
That's the thing. He's a charmer.
He's a likable kid. His personality. He's always talking about being from the South. And this is what he does.
And he's a gentleman.
Exactly.
Southern hospitality.
Exactly. Southern hospitality. So I mean, he comes from good stock, and I think a lot of people see that and they gravitate towards that.
Right.
And he's not afraid to be a kid. That's the thing. He's not trying to be old. I mean, well, he does.
You got an old soul.
You said it multiple times.
He does. He does have an old soul, but I'm saying in the sense that you could tell he's a kid.
Right.
He's a kid just in a grown man body. That's a grown little man body.
Little man body, yeah.
Right. So shout out to the battle rappers that were the coaches. So we had Calico from Detroit. And Detroit in the building.
Yeah, the D.
We got DNA from Queens.
New York.
We got Charlie Clips. Any of y'all watch Wildin' Out?
New York.
Right.
Yeah. I didn't know he was until now.
Why?
I didn't know he was a battle rapper.
Listen, I've been watching these guys the past 5-6 years, and then once again, to see them start where they were with the URL, it was so small, but now it's grown to over 1 million subscribers, I think, on YouTube, and now they're getting opportunities like this. It just shows when you keep grinding, good things happen. I tell you.
Absolutely. No, that was dope. He's from Harlem, and then we got Arsenal.
Arsenal from Jersey,
Newark,
the Rebel.
Mr. Disrespect.
Disrespectful.
The most perfect
link up with
coach to
Roscoe.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
There's no way possible that Roscoe would have won without Arsenal. I'm just gonna put it out there.
I think either Arsenal or Calico, because they have similar styles. Yeah.
But I mean, I think Roscoe shocked everybody because of how he came so hard. Right. I mean,
make your shoulder lean.
I know what
I was like, oh,
the lean is like in it, but but he was coming from the moms though.
Right.
Oh,
he was coming from
she
the
is
moms.
stripping.
I was working at the club and your uncle tipped her.
That was crazy. I mean, it was like. Talking about strippers.
I was like, I thought we were keeping this PG.
Right.
Lifetime.
Yo, my favorite was when he was on your boy Nova, and he was like, Puerto Rican's too close to Mexican. Trump don't want you here.
I was like, oh, snap. They were coming with it.
Yeah.
They were coming with it. Yes.
He definitely came
No, it
hard.
was dope. It was dope. So the match is up. I have this question for you. So everyone got to pick, who they wanted. And Roscoe got to pick first, so he did pick Arsenal. Nova picks Charlie Clips. Now, remember, DiCernata kept saying, she was super hyped about Charlie Clips.
Definitely
Charlie Clips. I was just going to ask you, do you think it was like he purposely did that because she wanted him?
Of course he did, man. And it goes to show you again that he's really worried about her.
No, I think
he's the one that he's just like at every turn he's saying all kind of stuff about DiCernata, and he's even in this instance he's picking her man. It's obvious to me that he's worried about her.
He
tries to put her at a disadvantage. That was totally strategic.
Nova mentioned he watches the battle rap game. And now, just to let you guys know, out of all those people there, Charlie Clips is the best. That's why he's on Wildin' Out now. So if I was in the same thing, I'm going with the best. I don't care. I want him. No.
He gave a look.
My turn to choose. I'm going with you.
And I don't put it past Echo either to have that strategy in mind. I want to hear what the live guy has to say about that.
JJ,
Watch this.
if you can choose Michael Jordan or JaVale McGee, right? And Nino's like, I want Jordan. I want Jordan. You're not gonna choose Jordan just because he
and you mean to tell me that
the
comparison is that far away?
You know what I mean, though.
Of all the people they could have chosen,
Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen. Just because he says he wants Jordan, you're saying I'm gonna be respectful because I heard
protest about DiCernata every other episode about DiCernata's doing this to copy me, DiCernata's doing that, and the second that he gets an opportunity to throw her a disadvantage, he's gonna do that.
He chose the best one to go with.
What you think?
I still think that there was a little spite in there, Jimmy.
I think
there
so
was
too.
If you looked at his face, there was a little spite. Like
You know it was.
I got him.
You know, what you think.
Granted, he probably really did want him because he was the best.
He took so
But
much pleasure in
on
picking that
top
guy.
of it, it was like, I got you, dude.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I'll put it like this: two things. Number one, I feel like, which he has been, and no shade because it's helped him, but I think that decision to pick Charlie Clips was not necessarily Nova. I think that was Echo. I think that was Echo in Nova's ear saying, "Get Charlie Clips." Whether it was for shade or whether because he was the best, because I really don't think Nova knew Charlie Clips was the best. Like
I don't think so
You
either.
know, you saying he's the best out of the four that
Yeah.
they choose from. I don't think he knew that. I do not think he knew that, and I think it was a situation, and the fact, and I think it was more fuel to the fire that Deetranada did want him because. Not to say that he did it because she wanted him, but he definitely thinks that she's his competition. That's why he was preparing for her.
The episode before, who do you want kicked out of the house? Deetranada.
Exactly.
He's never gonna say that Deetranada's competition. Deetranada did say he is my strongest competition. It came out her mouth. This episode, I don't think we'll ever hear Nova say it. It's a pride situation. Totally fine.
No,
you know what I mean?
He
But
said
he's
it
alluded-
on the
He's
panel.
alluded to it. I don't
He's
know.
alluded
I
to
never
it.
heard it directly.
He's alluded to it.
Deetranada said it directly. I think there was a little spite in that situation. Just a little bit of spite. It was like, I got him.
Because my thing is, and I just think it'd be interesting. I mean, there's no way to us to even know. But let's say if, what was it saying?
He said Nova was foul.
I was
Miss
like
me with
that.
Jimmy.
I was like that, Paris. T. Paris.
No, but I believe if Deetranada was yelling out another name and she was yelling out Calico, it'd be interesting. I'm just saying, it'd be interesting if Nova would have picked Calico or still would have picked Charlie.
But just say
That's
he
all
would
I'm
have picked
saying.
him because you know what it was. You know what it
I
was.
think I do think there was a little bit of shade, bit, just a little bit. Because my thing is, it's the leg up. It's like, oh, he wants him because you figure at this level they're all good. And realistically, I feel like Nova. I don't think he felt like he needed a lot of help.
Right.
So I think that because of that, if all of them are good, then it's like it doesn't matter who I get. But if my strongest opponent really wants someone, then if I could not let that happen, then I'll
Kind
do
of knocks
that.
them off their game.
Yeah.
And it's the
I
last
understand
week
that.
of competition.
And I don't
understand
think, and I'm not hating them for doing that. It's a competition at the end of the
Right,
day.
TJ.
Any leg up that you can have, take it.
Exactly.
I'm just saying that's what it was.
This was fun to watch though. Y'all get riled up as though I'm just like, let's just watch this.
It's the rap game. All right.
So yeah.
I think we got a consensus in the chat room though.
He's still going with it.
I'm just saying.
About this chat.
They agree with us.
They agree
except
with
Jimmy.
us. They agree with us.
Listen, I am a one-man soldier band war, okay? I'll take all you want. All of you. All of them. All of
Live
you.
Jack has nothing on me.
Yo, this is another that was funny. I love DJ. Let me tell you, I love DJ Roscoe's mom. I love how she was like helping him out.
Right.
Like
She was like, "Hey!"
no, not the cheer.
No,
I'm talking about when they were
Giving him,
practicing.
giving him.
Oh, yeah, she got in her
she
mug.
was like,
She got up in the face
no,
like,
this is how you do it, son. You gotta keep like this. And I'm like, DJ, man, if you don't go in there and make that sweet potato pie,
I was thinking the same thing.
The dadager that you don't want to catch outside is Roscoe's
definitely.
mom.
But
You do not want to catch
I
her
was thinking the
outside.
same thing.
But that's the thing. That's her son, and she gonna help him.
Oh, yeah.
No matter what if she knows what's up or not, she gonna do whatever she can to help him. And I just love
moms
that.
always think that. They always
Right.
feel like they
Right.
might not know anything about the subject,
Exactly.
but they don't act like they do.
Right, exactly,
That's
absolutely,
just a mom.
absolutely. I just that scene right there was just like, oh my gosh, DJ, you're the greatest. So first battle's round one.
Let's go.
So we got Deetranada versus Flage.
We all knew.
We all knew.
I like Flage, though. I really do.
On
She
top of,
started off good, though.
She started off good, but
Yeah.
she did forget her lyrics, and that's really what sealed the deal.
You know, I thought that her lyric, because it started off something about, I think it was attacking Deetranada's appearance. I thought that she pulled out because it was mean. And she didn't want to be mean. I kind of thought it wasn't really a
I
stumble.
think she forgot.
I think a
She
few
was
of
like, "Oh, I
them
don't wanna
held
say
back
that," you
because
know?
they didn't want to be mean. And
she had
that's
the most-
where they went wrong.
She had the most issue with coming across as mean.
What
She did
about-
not want that.
What about the whole situation where everyone knew Deetranada's raps?
That's another thing.
Yeah,
And we see that a lot of times too with these battle rappers. Like you know they rehearse, and when your opponent can mimic what you're saying, you losing credibility.
Yeah.
Right.
At that point, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Round 2 was Nova versus Roscoe, and this is where it gets crazy.
And then this is
crazy.
This is it once again. Not to speak on Roscoe's part, Nova's part. He didn't want to be mean. He didn't want to come at him hard. If you notice, he was spitting bars about JD signing him to be blah blah blah.
Right.
When the rap battle, you're supposed to be going at your opponent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The reason why Roscoe came up, he came at him.
I think he thought that Roscoe wasn't going to come too hard.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
it's, you know,
exactly.
It's a brother type situation, you know what I mean?
Wrong.
And all of a sudden...
No.
Got him.
That was the epitome of underestimating.
Right. Yes.
That's exactly what that
He doesn't
was.
see Roscoe as competition.
No.
That's
doesn't.
another thing too.
Yeah.
No.
Did you see his face when they said Roscoe
Right.
won?
Yeah.
That boy turned white like Casper. Oh my gosh. He was like,
but they can never. None of them can ever get mad when Roscoe wins because they love the little man.
Yeah.
Right?
He's like gracious in winning and defeat.
Exactly.
You can't be mad at the dude. You know?
Unless he's low on the hit list, and then he's like, wait, what is this?
Wait.
What is this?
But he's
I
so
don't agree
sincere
with
about it, right?
Excuse me.
He's so genuine.
I don't know.
All the way back.
That's Roscoe in 25 years.
Right. I'm gonna need these all the way back.
No, that's funny. That's for real. But that's the thing. Like, he took shots at JD. He took shots at Echo and Nova. Like, he like, what was the JD line when he was like something about take a picture like it's ugly or something like that?
I don't even remember because I
Yeah.
can't remember the whole the twerk situation
Oh,
and Echo and
yeah.
In the strip club.
Oh, yeah.
strip club and
That was-
tipping.
That was crazy. That was crazy. So it would end up being Roscoe and Ditronata, and I think it was. I mean, Ditronata was. I think she was surprised,
Right.
but I think she still felt confident. It's like, okay, well, I'm not battling Nova, I'm battling Roscoe, but she thought she was going to go against Nova.
She wasn't prepared,
So
all
she
the way
wasn't
she said.
prepared for Roscoe.
Yeah,
and that's where
so
she
what
went to
she
her
was spitting,
recycled bars.
and that's how they knew her bars because she had to go to the recycle bars,
Right.
Where Roscoe had something for her.
T. Paris, D disappointed me with that. I'm the girl. I'm like, girl, if you don't take them recycled bars elsewhere.
Right. But that's how they knew her bars. And so, and Roscoe came with it. I mean, I think he didn't do as good as he did against
Against Nova.
Nova, but I think at that point he already had everybody
He
in the
Webster
pocket.
Dictionary Nova in the beginning. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah.
Like-
Straight to school.
Yeah.
So I think, and the whole thing is, I think now everyone loves Roscoe, and then it's a popularity contest
Yeah.
at that point. It's like biggest applause, and now they like, well, we want the dude Roscoe to win.
right,
He
right.
came, he was an underdog, and I think everybody knew that, and so now he wins, off applause, which was dope, and I think it was humbling for Nova and Ditronata.
Yeah.
Because, especially Ditronata, because I think she, again, the most really felt like she was going to win this.
Right.
Yeah.
She felt like she was the most prepared. She had the best bars, all of that kind of stuff. But she, again, underestimated her competition.
And in this situation too, when you're doing a battle rap, and Jermaine, you can speak on this. When you're doing this, you may have some bars that flow really well, but if you don't have the punchline to kick with it, you're not going to get the crowd, and the crowd's going to decide who wins.
Delivery
Yeah.
is major key.
Exactly.
Also, too.
Punchline delivery.
Exactly.
Also, too, being able to react in that moment too, which Flage did great when Ditronata was like, "Oh, I'm 16," and she's like, "Oh, well, you won't make it until you're sweet 16."
Yeah.
That's what you got
That
to
was
do.
good. That was
It's
good.
a combination of things, man. Yeah.
No, that was good. I did like that she did that. So we get into the hit list, and I don't know. I wasn't surprised with the hit list.
That was
No.
I wasn't surprised at all. I mean, I think it was what it was. It pretty much flowed along with the challenge itself for Flage. And I don't think anybody was disappointed either in their position, except Ditronata.
Right.
But I think, because Roscoe, I can't really see, even though she was saying, well, never know type thing. And yeah, JD could still have made her number one. But at the end of the day, it's like, if you didn't win,
Right.
how can you be number one on the hit list? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
And like you said, Roscoe's performance was like he was in it to win it the whole time. That's what JD said was the one up between him and Ditronata was his performance in the whole situation.
Also, major influence from his coach. Like, again, I'm going to reiterate, and I said this already, Roscoe would not have won without Arsenal being his coach.
No way.
So he
No
helped him
way,
a lot
no
with
how.
his bars, all of that kind of stuff. And I mean, again, that's what they were there for. Like, they were there to help, and they were there to coach them, and I think he did just that. And I think, and it looked like when they showed us kind of the package with him kind of working with Roscoe, he's like, you got to come, you got to
come from here,
you got to
yeah.
come for the gut.
And when he says he's disrespectful, like, watching his rap battles, guys.
I need to, and this got me hyped too to
disrespectful.
watch.
Like he talks about, I'm gonna keep this G, but he talks about unborn babies not making it, and it's bad.
Oh, he goes
like,
in.
but like I said, that's a part of the sport.
Right.
If you just want to say, but
Yeah.
it's tough. Like so, it was perfect to get somebody on that dark side to join up with Roscoe's mentality, which is light. So
Right.
That just reminded me how Mulan went in on
Lyric.
That's
Yeah,
right.
'cause she went in
She
with that
came
stuff.
at yes. So.
It's the rap game, son.
It's the rap game, which too, if you guys want to see a body, like somebody get body during a rap battle, check out Charlie Clips, which we saw on the show, versus Tay Rock. Okay,
Tay Rock?
yeah, it's about a 20-minute battle. If you got time, it's not only entertaining but body. Like he straight kills him. So.
And where can they find this at?
YouTube, urltv.com.
I've seen a few of those, like on URL. Like they go
Yeah,
hard.
man. My college days were staying up late, man, and just watching
Watching
battles.
rap. What was that, like last week?
Loving hip hop tonight.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Let's get into predictions. Let's do that.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
That's how he loves when Steven's the engineer.
Is that you?
No one else does it quite like Steven.
That was an exclusive. Right there.
That sounded like Telling Sisters.
AfterBuzz TV exclusive.
I knew it.
It did though with the auto-tune.
Lem's been taking shots on these shows lately, man.
See, but it did. Like,
That was you. That was you. That was you.
It was not me. No, I didn't sing that. You think I was singing
Charlie
that?
and family?
No, I was just saying like we was listening to our sister's music and. I was
You
just
want
saying,
to listen
like,
to her sister's music, Lem?
no, we were right here.
What'd you
before
think of her
the
music,
taping.
Lem? What'd you think of her
Don't even
music?
try. No,
Wait,
no.
you were late. Two of you together were listening to Jasmine's music?
We were
What'd you
fighting
think?
before the taping.
We were
Don't-
up in the
don't-
IG. We were doing some research before
We
the
were doing
situation.
research.
For the pop game?
You know what I'm saying?
We were doing research and it was her music and Nino brought it up.
I just wanted it. We were trying to research.
Just saying.
Was it on your favorites?
Don't try to.
Was it a bookmark?
I don't think it's gonna make the favorites.
You type in what letter,
like your website,
up.
like your bookmark.
The website that's not up.
It's up.
You can do it in 2 weeks.
It just needs to be
I'll give you a
updated.
reminder. This dude. All right,
Shout out
so
to Ryan Ninja Steel, by the way.
exactly.
Yeah.
Prediction. So JJ the Talented. Besides the prediction of when your website's going to come out, what do you predict about the
Yeah,
rap
that's
game?
I can't predict that, but like who wins?
I mean, it's the last episode next week.
guys. Yeah.
So what do they have to do next week? It's just like
Performance.
a
Performance.
This
We
is
saw
tough, man. This is really
a
tough.
sold out crowd, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So
How many seasons have you done this thing?
Do you even watch the show?
It's just tough
JJ
because
the
like
Talented.
my man Roscoe's catching up. It's tough. Like there's a top three in my book. There's Nova Dignata and now Roscoe. And I feel like
Roscoe's in there.
Roscoe. He
There's
has a
only
shot.
4 people left, so
He has a shot.
the top 3. He got a
has a
75% chance.
I'm only gonna look at you right now.
I mean, come on. I got a top 4, guys. I got a top 4. Wait, what?
I
4 people.
I can't choose one, but if I could choose, I'll choose these people.
Wait a minute. Anyway.
No, skip me, man. I don't know.
It's Monday.
Look,
It's Monday.
No, skip card now. Skip me. I don't know yet. Let me think about it, man. Go ahead, Jimmy.
Last episode, I am excited, especially from the conclusion of this one. So leading into it, the performance is going to be big. I think Nova's got it, guys. I think Nova, even though these last few weeks he's been doing not the normal himself,
Right.
But as we saw in the little snippet trailer, he was hyping up the crowd. Everybody was loving him. You guys know when he performs.
Right.
Granted, at the start of the season, I did choose D. Trinata, but for some reason, I just think Nova fits the bill. So
Okay.
I'm gonna agree with you, Jimmy.
welcome to the good side. Welcome to the good.
Two for Nova right
Don't
now.
take it that far. I'm gonna agree with you. Yeah, I think Nova's gonna go with it. I mean, a lot of positive influence came on him from other people. In JD's ear, he had both negative and positive, but more positive out of it. He's probably the most prepared out of it. He's the most marketable out of it as well too. And JD looks like he could mold him to be something new. If he doesn't go with Nova, I honestly think he might skip over Deetranada and go with Roscoe because of how young Roscoe is, and he talked about how he likes to develop younger kids.
Too, yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, you know what I mean? So that would be my second. Deetranada would have been my second. Usually for the past couple of weeks I've been saying.
Right.
I kind of been switching back and forth, but I think it might be Nova, and if not Nova, Roscoe.
Okay. I have to go with Nova. I mean, I think Roscoe definitely did well these last couple of challenges. I don't think it's enough to have him win the entire rap game. And I hate to say but if if he was gonna do something like what he did last season, last season, I think everyone expected Lil Key was gonna win, and it was Monty. And so if he did a situation where he's like, I don't think so, I think that he would pick Roscoe. However, this is my theory. I really think it's going to be Nova simply because I feel like Lil Key and Deetranada are in the same boat. And so I think Nova is more on the situation of Miss Mulatto. I think he's more similar to her, which Miss Mulatto won her season over everyone. And I think that Nova fits that same demographic. I think fits that same the style of rap or what have you. If he was to pick Roscoe, I just feel like at this point, he is young, but I think he's too young. I think he would need a lot more development. I definitely think that it's somebody, obviously, they have a tour coming up and all that kind of stuff, and he's going to be on the tour, and because he's likable and all those things. But as far as winning the entire chain, I can't see anyone else at this point but Nova. I really can't. I mean, I think he is the package. I mean, he's got the looks for it, especially now that Tally's out of the picture. Yeah. Because I think Tally could have been a major contender, especially early on in the season. Yeah. Even though she was dropping off, I still could see him.
The package piece was there.
Was there, and I could see him maybe picking Tally. You know what I'm saying? Because he ain't got an artist like that, or hasn't had. You know what I'm saying? And it have that Iggy sensation to it, even though again she don't like to be compared to Iggy, but let's keep it real. Yeah. It's very similar. So, but now that she's out of the picture, I feel like there's no one else that's going to be at the level, or again, looking at what he wants, than Nova. I can't see anyone else fitting that bill.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but I think I brought it up to you guys. The Rap Game Tour poster did say featuring Mulatto, Monty, and Nova. So I took it as a spoiler that Nova would be winning the competition.
Got it.
And then underneath it had the rest of the people.
So Nova was top bill.
It seemed like that.
The way it was put up.
Okay.
Well, we'll have to see. We got one more episode.
Last
one. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. That's been our show. We want to thank everyone in the live chat, holding it down, giving your opinions, letting us know how you feel. I've been your host, Lem Gonsalves. You can always find me at the Poet Saint all day, every day. You can also check out my website, stayonthemic.com. And you can check out me and my boy Jimmy here later on tonight, Ratchet Mondays. Always here, 9 o'clock.
That Monday
Yeah. Oh, it's going down. Nino, where you at, sir?
Yeah, it's like always, it's your boy Nino. You can catch me at Nino Llanera on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. I want to give a big shout out to my pops. Happy birthday, pops. I'll catch you later. Out to dinner. Gift later. Got you. Check out my website, thefifthelementmag.com. Follow my hashtag Nino's POV. Check you out later.
Yes, what's going on, everybody? Your boy Jimmy V. Twitter, Instagram, if you like skits, I drop skits on my gram. I drop my extra 2 cents on my blog where I do post this episode. Go to beyourowndad.blogspot.com and check that out. What you laughing
I like
for?
to say I drop skids. That's what you said. You drop skits.
Sketches.
I don't like skid marks.
Right
I don't know, man. He came in late and I think his ears are outside the door.
Because
and
the way
he's
my
inside
website
He
is
came in late and doesn't have a website.
My website is
What type of host are you?
JoshuaJohnson.tv, okay? Check it out, JoshuaJohnson.tv, and find me on social media at JJ the Talent. It's up.
Did you come from a game? Is that what it is?
No, I am a game. Okay?
Yo,
I am the game.
And this isn't, I'm the rap game, it's the rap game.
Oh, hey, and since everybody's plugging, you can find me in 2 hours, or no,
in 2 hours.
1 hour.
Don't even know what time it is.
The American Crime After Show.
You can find him in a crime.
It's lit.
All right, y'all, peace out.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.